Shai, Kaupalaya Havashan Havashai, Basan Kakadash, Devon to the elder apostle, great ones from Rulewell, Sarah Taitajan Asana, preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of Havashan Shai, the hope will let. Taitajan the Israelite foreigner that scattered among the nation that believe in the name of Yahweh, Basan Havashai, and shalom to the sisters and families that believe in the gospel that preach around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly call God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. And we're the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and those in line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nation. Alright, Maharia called for the great most of Allah into the camp of the Empire branch. And I'm pretty much doing a video on this new clip about the zombie apocalypse in different cities that are the highest of the zombie outbreaks. Alright. And then we get the scriptures. Let's play the clip.
If you're the kind of person who strategizes about how to survive The Walking Dead, this could be crucial life-saving information. Researchers have rated the best and worst cities in the case of zombie apocalypse. Economic Modeling Specialists International ranked cities on their ability to defend against a zombie attack, stockpiling food, containing...
And you see that the worst city survives the zombie apocalypse. Of course, Los Angeles would be more populated than, New York City. Alright. A lot of movies deal with zombie outbreaks or apocalypse. Alright. So one example you have, some movies with Will Smith. Shoot. Damn. That movie escaped me my memory in there. Some movies with Will Smith. And then number 2, Tampa. Number 3, you got a lot of outbreak movies, zombie apocalypse movie, starting in LA. Alright. Number 4, Riverside, San Bernardino. Alright. And crazy that I knew that LA could be, on the top 5. But Riverside, San Bernardino, that's crazy because, out here in the Riverside, San Bernardino County area, a lot of us brothers in the LA camp are in this area. Alright. Which is about 40 minutes west of LA. Alright, you can see it's on the right of it. Slightly east of LA. Alright, so on the right of it, it's Riverside, San Bernardino County. It's right there, to the left, it's LA. Alright. So Riverside, San Bernardino is basically 2 counties known as the Inland Empire. But Riverside is a city in Riverside County, and San Bernardino is a city in San Bernardino County, which is basically right next to each other, north and south of each other. Alright. But I guess it is a large population of people. Then you have Chicago being number 5. Alright. But it don't seem too far-fetched, concerning this whole zombie apocalypse stuff going on, because all the stuff he thought putting in movies and TV shows, and media and stuff. Let's look at the word zombies. It's the 1871 of West African origin. Alright. A lot of trait. The fetish god, originally the name of a snake god, later with meaning reanimated corpse. Alright? You look at the word corpse, basically a body. That a dead body, especially of a human being rather than an animal. Alright, so that's what the corpse means. Is they're reanimated. Alright, to be animated is to be what's that up? Corpse. Shit, animate. Animate is basically go back to give breath to. Alright, so you go back to zombies. It basically read me back or again. So again, breath being brought back to our dead bodies or life. Alright, and voodoo cult, but perhaps also from Louisiana Creole word meaning phantom ghost. With Thambra, tree ghost. So basically, it's being reanimated corpse. Alright, bringing back to life a dead bodies. Alright. And that's on the left hand side of the power of the Hamba Shai. Alright, the wicked aspect. Alright, the left hand. So ethos is gonna tap, which they already been tapping into the left hand side. They're gonna tap into the left hand side heavy. Alright, to bring about this zombie apocalypse. Alright. It could be via the jab that people are taking. Alright. Or ethos release something. Alright, just like in the movie Resident Evil and other stuff that ethos shows through his media. Alright, so let's get some scripture because the time that we're about to come into could be very, very, very crazy, a very crazy time. Alright, a very crazy time. This is March 13th. Like I said, by a crazy time, it's not going to be like nothing that people have ever seen before on Earth. It's March 13 and 19, for in those days shall be afflictions, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, not it shall be. Alright, so the time that we're about to come into, the time of affliction, the time of Jacob trouble, it hasn't happened before. Alright, neither will it happen thereafter. Verse 20, and except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved, but for the elect sake. Alright, because this is how much I'll try it has shortened a few days. Come back, there will be no flesh to be saved. Alright, since how Esau being so destructive and killing everything and weaponizing everything. Alright, whom he had chosen, he had shortened the days. Alright, so that's the reason why the days being shortened, and the days will be even more shortened. Alright, because how should I have to come back to save the elect? Because Esau is on a mission to literally kill everything off. Alright, but he's not going to. It's Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, alright, the archangel which will be coming back with Yahushua and other angels. The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, alright, the Israelites. Alright, the people that are going to be protecting is going to be the 1/3 of Israel here in Babylon, America. Alright, there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. Alright? Because you think about a zombie apocalypse, that never happened before. That's a hell of a time of trouble to be in. Alright? But they're going to be the 1/3 of Israel out of America is going to be saved. Alright? And the elect all throughout the world going to be delivered as well. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. Alright? So only the remnant, the elect will be saved that are written in the book. Alright? The book of life. Okay? It's Jeremiah 30:7. It said, alas for that great, alas for that day is great, though that none is like it. Alright? It's zombie what's going to be compared to a zombie apocalypse? There ain't nothing like that, man. It is even a time of Jacob's troubles. Alright, but he shall be stayed out of it. Alright, the remnant, the elect will be stayed out of that time of Jacob's trouble. Alright, we got the martial law of pestilences. Alright, the jab. Ultimately, not the jab, but ultimately the mark of the beast. Alright, the RFID chip. Alright, and the zombie apocalypse. So very well look like it's going to be among those things. Okay. But he shall be stayed out of it. Joel 2. I thought I won. It said, blow you the trumpet in Zion. Alright, that's what the men of the Lord are doing. Alright, amongst Israel. Also known as Zion. Alright, the Zion means memorial. It's down an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord, however shall try cometh, for it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of cloud and a thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountain, a great people and a throng, there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the year of many generations. Alright, so even we're in the kingdom of heaven, which would be nothing but peak for us. Alright, the Israelite in the kingdom of heaven, that gonna rule over the earth, over the nations, over the galaxies. Alright, the time that we're about to enter into ain't gonna be nothing like this. Alright, nothing in the past is on this scale, or nothing in the future will be on that scale. Alright, this is Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Alright, and that's what we read earlier in Mark 13. Alright, basically reiterating it in a different way. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect those days shall be shortened. Alright, so that's one reason why we shouldn't be shortened. That the days are being shortened up. Because we're the hope of the elect. It's for our benefit. Alright, to be saved out of the trouble and the hell that's about to come. Okay? And that's pretty much it on that, that journey, where cities survive zombie apocalypse. Alright. But the men of the Lord are going to be taken care of. Alright. It's going to be a hiding place. In the midst of all these things that's going on. Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. Alright, this is destruction. And a covert from the tempest, as river of water in a dry place, as shadow of a great rock on a weary land. So we're gonna be in a good place where they can hit it. All right, from the matter that's gonna be going on. All right. How about South Side to take care of his elect, his remnants? All right, the scripture said, my servant shall eat while you starve. The servant's gonna drink while you people are gonna thirst. All right. So the elect, the remnants of Israel, will be taken care of any time to come. All right. It's this zombie apocalypse is going to come. We have to lead. It's the doing of Yahweh shall shine. All right. The scripture said, "Behold, I will do a new thing." All right. And we're all ready. Scripture about the time we're about to enter into. It's not going to be like anything before or anything thereafter. All right. So concerning the prophecies, these things going to happen. All right. So with that, shalom.